The Vaughan Sisters, written and illustrated by Therese Joy. This book is dedicated to my sister, Trina, who helped me with my illustrations and for being the best sister I could ask for. This is it, we're finally here, Hyde nervously told her sister, Hers. The Vaughan Sisters had just been accepted into Oran High School. It is the hardest school to get into, and people who learn there often have lots of money. But the Vaughan Sisters, in their case, don't. As soon as they walked through the entrance of the school, students stopped whatever they were doing to look. Staring is rude, you know, Hyde thought, when Hers tugged on her arm and asked, "Hey Hyde, did we do something wrong?" Hyde was sure they didn't, but she wasn't too sure and just shrugged her shoulders. The rest of the day dragged on with people whispering about them, and the Vaughan Sisters had their shoulders slumped all the way home. They woke up the next morning hoping for a better day, and Grandma sent them off with their boxed lunch. "Do you think we'll get new friends today?" Hyde asked her sister. "Oh, I'm hoping. Maybe they were just afraid to talk to us yesterday. Then when we get new friends, we'll share our lunches and talk about secrets and other things," Hers dreamed excitedly. But Hyde wasn't too hopeful and said, "Yeah, let's hope." As soon as Hyde and Hers got to school, Hers immediately ran toward a group of girls and introduced herself. "Hi, I'm Hers Vaughan." She held out her hand, hoping for a handshake or a greeting, when one of the girls named Millicent said, "Oh, so you're one of the Vaughans I kept hearing about." She narrowed her eyes at her and Hers asked, "Yes, is something wrong with that?" "Everyone here paid thousands of dollars to get into this school, and you're here right now and you're poor," Millicent said, disgusted. Hyde read the atmosphere upon hearing what Millicent said and rushed toward her sister to defend her. "If you're wondering why we are here despite the fact that we're poor, surely a thought has crossed your mind that we are sponsored here because of our abilities." Hyde had said all that calmly, but inside, her heart was pounding so hard. Millicent was speechless and stomped away. During lunch, the Vaughan sisters sat by themselves under a tree on the bench, silently listening to the whispers around them. Sponsor money, poor, they're really that good? When someone came towards them, it was Millicent. "Get out of there, you're dirtying my spot," she spat. Millicent looked like she was up for a fight, but Hyde just smiled and said, "Hers, let's go there instead," pointing to the field, and ran toward it, ignoring Millicent, which made her even more furious. School finally ended, and the Vaughan sisters found out they could use the club rooms for their club activities. They weren't in a club, but they were very excited to see the music club and went to check it out, only to find the music room empty. "Hyde, we could use the piano, right?" Hers said, eager to play. Hyde, just as excited, sat on the piano seat and started tapping on the keys to see if they would work. "Hers, let's play." "Yeah, let's." They started playing, and everyone outside heard their music because their window was open. Midway through their playing, students started looking through the music room window to see who was playing. Millicent crept inside the room with the same purpose in mind. She looked at Hyde and Hers, who were unaware of their surroundings, with awe. The music ended, and the sisters looked around and saw Millicent. After hearing their music, Millicent realized why they were sponsored and thought that they deserved to go to this school. Millicent slowly came forward and said, "Sorry, I thought you guys were just riding on the money that was given to you and that you didn't deserve to be here." Hyde grinned and replied, "Yeah, it was kind of unfair for us to be here without anyone knowing why we were sponsored." Soon after, Millicent joined Hyde and Hers as a violinist, and they formed the music club, performing for the school on special occasions. Therese Joy is a 7th grader. She was born in the Philippines and moved to Canada at age 8. She is now 13 years old and will be turning 14 on May 4, 2015. Therese really loves music, and she loves listening to classical and anime or J-pop music. She also loves Rayart, a company that made her two best favorite games, Citus and Demo, which consists of beats and rhythms. In her daily life, she mostly spends her time playing her instruments or watching anime and spending time alone.